It has been a while. I guess I've gotten a bit busy doing Stellaris and stuff, and, been a bit lazy and whatnot, and, I don't think apologizing or giving excuses is really going to help. The best thing's probably going to help is just to go ahead and make some new episodes. So, here we are in Nomad again, and I've got a project I want to work on today. I've got a bunch of projects I want to work on today, so let's get started with the first one. I need a whole lot of charcoal to make a whole lot of steel. And I think I've got an idea of how to do that. So I need a lot of charcoal to make a lot of steel, and I've been avoiding using Tinker's Construct so far. I've been trying to find other methods. I've used Tinker's Construct too much in a lot of my playthroughs, stuff I've done privately. But I think for getting charcoal, Tinker's Construct is going to be the best way to go. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into Tinker's Construct. We're going to build a smeltery, which requires a bunch of kraut. It uses clay, gravel, sand, yes, those ingredients. Let's go ahead and maybe make 2 stacks of this. Alright, and I'm going to smelt this up. The grout, you smelt it into... you smelt it into something. There we go. Seared bricks, and that's what you use to make the smeltery. So let me go ahead and toss this in, and I've already got, for those of you familiar with the mod, a bunch of lava. That's why I was in the nether. To use to power the smeltery and also fill it with stuff. So I'm going to wait for all this to cook, and then start assembling our smeltery. I'm probably going to make it in the factory in the basement, that spot I haven't filled up yet. I'll see you soon, and we'll get started on that. Okay, so Tinker's Construct Smeltery basically lets you do fluid crafting and, I guess, fluid-based ore processing. Basically lets you melt down your ores into, I forget the proper name for it, but basically into stuff like, liquefied iron stuff, I guess. I'm butchering the words. I guess it's been a while. So, a few things you need for it. You need a smeltery controller. That's basically what controls the whole thing. Sear tank to store the lava. Some faucets. Drains for the input and output. Casting table and casting basin for casting things. And then these various other blocks to fill all the bits in. So let me go ahead and make some of these. Alright, let me see. And of course put it on the second page. Sear tank. I think I've got the glass for that. There we go. That's what we store the lava in. This whole thing runs on lava. And no, if I had thermal expansion, I think I could also get a more efficient fluid from there. I'm going to want one of these. One of these. For what I'm planning to do today, I'm actually going to want 3 drains, basically 2 outputs and 1 input. Okay, and then probably a whole bunch of just seared bricks. Let me just go ahead and craft a bunch of them. Alright, I'm going to need to make more, but I'm going to start to lay this out. Alright, I have laid things out. Now you might notice this smeltery controller right there. When it has this burning animation, that means it is working set up correctly. I've got the seared tank right there that shows all the lava we have stored in there. And here are the various drains. Now these work as input and output for any sort of fluid conduit. So we can even use them with the immersive engineering pipes. Tinker's Construct also has these faucets, which is basically sort of a manual fluid control. So we're going to set those up for the casting basin and for the casting table. Those do 2 separate things. Now, with the sear tank, we could just, go ahead and fill it with buckets or with fluid tanks, or fluid conduits, I believe. But I can also take this whole pressurized fluid tank here, and I believe control the input-output. Yes, to that one. Push. There we go, and it's slowly filling up. Well, rapidly filling up. But anyway, yeah, that basically functions as an input-output just for that tank. So now we can see the fuel filling up there, and then we've got this here. I might put a block underneath of it. Now, also notable, you don't actually need corners, which I find a great place to put stuff, is in the corners. I had to make more room, so we're going to have to make a few more things, and I forgot how much space Tinker's Construct actually uses. We might move this to its own building at some point, but I really want an axe today, so we're going to focus on that for right now. Okay, so the next thing we need is... oh, what are they called? Yes, these things. Alright, so let me see. Let me go through and just try to craft all of them. Do I have one of these? Yes, I do. Okay, so next thing, I need a bunch of stencils. Blank patterns. They're pretty easy to make. Let's go ahead and just get a stack because, you know, we might use them eventually. It's probably horrible waste, but we're going to get a lot of wood anyway. So, there we go. I'm just going through and crafting all these things. Got that one. Got this one. Part chest. Interesting. That's a new thing. Yeah, let's go ahead and have one of those. Okay. And tool station, which we're going to replace soon enough. Let's go ahead and have a second crafting station if we can. Okay. So, let's lay all this out. I'm going to actually take the pattern chest and put this in the ground. I like to put a lot of these things in the ground when possible. Of course, I'm messing up my lovely floor design here. Okay, let me see. How else do I want to arrange them? This, there. So, stencil table. We aren't going to actually need that much. So let me just go ahead and put that over here. Part chest, we'll worry about that later. Tool station part builder. Part builder is going to be used a decent amount. And go away, part chest. Tool station. And then crafting station. Crafting station is basically just a fancy crafting table. It lets you access the adjacent inventories and all that. I wonder if this one does. What happens if we put this next to here? Let's go ahead and try that. I don't know if it does. Oh, part chests. There we go. Yeah, cool. I can just... Oh, I can access all of them from the same inventory. That's nice. That must be one of the newer Tinker's Construct features that I haven't been paying attention to. Okay, so yes, we can go ahead and use all this stuff to make customizable tools. It can actually be pretty powerful, but we're going to actually need a better tool set. So let me see. Let me actually open up a proper crafting grid. Basically needs a bunch of iron. And seared stone. Okay, let me try to figure this all out. Alright, and try again. There we go. So this works like the last one, but it has access to more recipes. The big recipe we want is the lumber axe. It basically chops down an entire tree at once, which is going to be very useful for us. Now, it needs a bunch of different parts, so let's go ahead and first make the little patterns. Drop this in the stencil table here. We need for this big axe, big plate. You see, big axe, is this... Broad axe head pattern. Oh, I probably want a pattern chest for this, too. Let me see if I can craft that real quick. You'll see why I want one near the smelter in a second. Alright, let's try this again. Pattern chest. Where did my pattern go? Did I make one? No idea. Alright, well, let's go ahead and make it again. We've got some extra stuff. Okay, there we go. You can just put that in there. Alright, then I believe we need a tough tool rod. Put in there. A large plate. Oh. Oops. Don't shift click these, it's bad. I guess I can just go ahead and put to this stack. No, it doesn't. Okay. Sigh. Alright, let me go ahead and make some more of these. I guess we did go ahead and use them. There we go. Put these back in. Alright, so we got that. Alright, what am I missing? Probably a big binding thing. Yeah, that's a big axe. Okay. Let's go ahead and put that in the pattern chest. That looks about right. Now, we're going to need to make... Well, basically, we'll be forging our tools in the smeltery overall. And so, molten iron isn't going to work too great with these paper tool patterns. So we're going to need to make casts for that. So let me see how we do that. I think we put this away, 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 and cobblestone. Alright. If I can get the cobblestone. It's not letting me get the cobblestone. I wonder if there's a lag thing going on. There we go, cobblestone. Okay. So now we have part builder. Do that. Grab pattern from here. And we want to make one of each. So we've got our stone broad axe head. Let me see. Let's do the tool tough rod. This is a little bit inconvenient, actually. Okay. Then large plate. And we could technically make an axe out of just all this stone stuff. It's going to be a very bad tool, though. So we aren't going to want to do that. What am I missing? I'm missing the tough binding. Okay. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, let's put this all back away. We don't need this for now. So, we have all these parts in here, and we're going to make some casts by putting them in here. Casts, I believe, are made with gold in this version. So let's see about getting a bunch of gold. Probably actually need 16 gold or so. Put the rest away. Okay, so we can put this in here. It will melt it down. We could also do the same with ore. It'll do an ore doubling thing. It's going to take a little bit. But we want to fill this tank up with some gold. And then we can basically hit this faucet to pour out enough gold to fill up this cast. On the casting table, even. It's always going to do the bottom liquid. And liquids, if they can be an alloy, will automatically mix in this tank. There's other tanks we can make that will not do automatic mixing. If you just want to have a whole bunch of mixed fluid storage, it'd be nice. Okay, and it got destroyed, but we've got the tough binding cast. All right, let's go ahead and make the next one. The broad axe head. Now, in some versions of Tinker's Construct, you didn't destroy the material. Let's put that away. But in this one, apparently you do. I think we're going to have enough for all this. Okay, let us see, will it? Okay. Alright, and let's go ahead and fill that one up. Okay, so now we have actual casts which we can use with other metals. Now, I've made this book here, Materials in You. It's made with a book and one of those little pattern things. And we can use a whole bunch of ingredients for here, but the big thing is the materials cause different things to happen. Now, there's one material we're going to want to use, if I can find it. Firewood. Firewood adds auto smelt. Probably going to make a firewood binding. So, firewood is something that's added by Tinker's Construct. I don't know if it does any damage, but basically we add blaze powder to this lava wood. Lava wood is made by casting lava on wood. Let's go ahead and get some wood. Some wood planks. Wow, we're actually a little low on wood planks. So let me see. I don't actually need the lime wood. Okay, so. Oh wait, is this... Do I use the casting basin? No, casting table. Okay, this looks like it's going to be messy. But I got to put some lava in there. Fortunately, we have this smeltery drain right here. We can go ahead and just push lava into here because it can store fluids. Hey, there's some lava. And let's see if I can... It's a little messy. I can't really see what's going on. Pouring lava out. Do I have any idea what I'm doing? No, I do not. Give me a second. One moment. Yeah, I was completely wrong. You put it in here. So, let me try this again. Okay, so there, and then we go ahead and we can pour the lava in. This is somehow going to make something that doesn't immediately, burn up and die. There we go. I wonder, does this do damage when we stand on it? It's got kind of nice texture. No, okay. Might be able to use this at some point. For just building stuff. But let's go ahead and put that back down. And we need to make, I think, 3 of it. Let's go ahead and do that. How many does the binding take? 3. Yes, okay. Oops, I probably actually need wood in there. There we go. There we are. Actually, it's kind of pretty. Yes. Basically, there's a cooldown period. Now, normally we'd cast a tool into our new tough tool rod cast. However, with non-metal things, we have to do it over here with the part builder. So let's go ahead and get our tough tool rod pattern back and make a lava wood. Something is wrong. Oh, wait. Oh, I've got to add the blaze because it's firewood, not lava wood. Okay. I think I've got the blaze pattern. I don't have the blaze pattern. 1 second. Let me just make this the old-fashioned way. There we go. So now I can take firewood. Does this burn? No, it doesn't burn. Okay. It's got a pretty texture, though. I don't like it. Little animation thing. Might be able to do some of the chiseled bits. But anyway, we're going to make a firewood. Oh, not tough tool rod. I wanted the binder thing. Firewood, tough binding pattern. Okay, so we've got that piece. Let's go ahead and put this in our part chest. Alright, so let me see. After that, we are going to need a broad axe head. Now, how much does that use? That uses a material cost of 8. For various reasons, I was thinking of maybe using copper for this. Copper seemed like it could be fun. Copper has this fun ability where when it mines something, anything, it gives you XP. This can get quickly ridiculous. Okay, so let me go ahead and put this in here. Well, that's a lot of lava. I'm going to just take the lava out because I don't need it anymore. Alright, pull, yes. And since it's going to store lava, it's just going to take the lava away. Cool. Excellent. Yes, just take the lava. This is actually a little slow. Okay. Let's go ahead and... It's going to only take lava, so I don't think it matters. Let's go ahead and put our copper at the bottom. And the copper is not draining. Let's go ahead and make our copper axe head. And then I'm not sure what I want to do for the tool rod yet. Just got to think about that. I'll probably flip through the book some. Let's see. Iron, slime. Durability 350 doesn't seem that much. I mean, yeah, it's more than copper. Durability 75 for steel. Treated wood, durability 20. So maybe slime would be one of the best options. Okay, let's go back. Alright, I've got to do some fancy green slime crystal thing, don't I? I'll also do paper. That gives me modifiers. Durability 15. Yeah, let's do the slime for now. Yeah. So, let me see. Slime crystal. Okay, I think I can make that. Let's try to make the green slimy mud. And I need 3 for that. Then I just need to smelt this. Fortunately, I've got my gun. There we go. 3 slime crystals. Then I've got... What pieces do I have so far? I have the head. Tool forge. No, I need part builder. Yes, I need the tough tool rod pattern. I just put the green slime crystals in there, and I got my slimy tool rod. Now I think... Where's the other pieces? Oh yes, in the part builder. I think I should be able to make all this. Oh, right, I've also got that bit there. I could make another modifier thing. I'm going to look through the book and see what else I want to make this out of. Okay, so I decided to do steel for the last part. I think this will increase the speed and durability. And I guess technically the mining level, but that doesn't really matter with trees. So I'm making a steel large plate. And, you know, we've got some steel. And this is going to let us make more steel and so on. So let me just wait for this to finish cooling down. Let me put my casts away there. And I don't know what I'm going to do with these little large plate platforms. Okay, so with all this stuff, I think I can go ahead and start making this thing. There we are. Mine speed 2.15. I don't think that's that great. Mine level obsidian. Attack's pretty good. Bunch of modifiers. Okay. Well established, I believe, is the... Alright, yes, let's go ahead and give this thing a try. I think I've got a large tree that I haven't chopped down yet. If I can fly down here. Yes. Let's see about making this all into charcoal. And see if this entire time has been a waste. And charcoal and XP rains down from the sky. Oh, I should probably have my magnet on. Let me do that. Oh, and let's see how it is versus undead. Yes, steel also causes bleeding, so it's not that bad a weapon. Okay. Oh, I missed some. Let me go ahead and finish this off. Great. Okay. Yes, this will let me harvest charcoal way more efficiently. We just got 2 stacks of charcoal from that. Now, I think I can make it even better with fortune and the like to get more charcoal out of every tree. But the big thing we're going to have to worry about is durability. So I'm going to go ahead and make a bunch of charcoal, make a bunch of steel, and then maybe do some butterflies. Alright, I'm loading the Elite Infusing Factory up with charcoal and iron. And actually filled up my storage. I'm going to have to worry about that probably another day. But the steel has started. Making enriched iron, then I turn that around and make that into steel. Charcoal gives you more carbon than coal, so using that instead. So I've got that started, and I can, I suppose, worry about butterflies now. So let me get all the things set up I need for that. I've got some of them already. I'm going to move them around some. Alright, so we're doing a bit of forestry crafting. I moved some of my previous things up here. I've got the carpenter, got the thermionic fabricator, then more carpenters. So a lot of forestry crafting is with fluids, either with the liquid glass, water, or the 2 other main fluids that I've seen are honey and seed oil. So basically the squeezers can make honey and seed oil for us. And I think I've got things hooked up so they'll float it through here, and then we flip the switch, they'll go down to here to the 2 carpenters. We have 1 carpenter for each fluid, so we never have to worry about, you know, some leftover water preventing us from crafting the seed oil and the like. So with that, I think the way we get honey is we need some combs. Oh, that's the wrong comb. I'm going to have to go outside and get the comb from the beehives. Be right back. Alright, so I've got 29 honeycombs so far. I could probably get more if I... Alright, let me see. How do I do this? Am I doing something wrong? Oh, disabled by redstone signal. Okay. This is a little bit tricky. Let's try to... Okay. Alright, then let me see. How do I put the honeycomb in here? Is it this? I'm going to need to check some more. So I actually forgot to make this centrifuge. It basically, oh, I'm out of glass, aren't I? The centrifuge basically spins the honeycombs up, break it up into honey, which I think can then make into liquid honey. Let me see, that should work. Let me just go ahead and smell repeatedly. Just throw this out there. Oh, right, I've got that on. Let's just put it in here. Smelter, furnace only, go ahead. Get me some glass. Okay, that should be good enough. Alright, so let me make the centrifuge. Okay, so this, we can make honeycomb into honey. Let's go ahead and put this up here. Alright, let's try this now. Okay, here we go. And we do not have honey. Maybe that comes... there we go. It comes next. Okay. That's the honeycomb you're working on. Here's the honey drop. Now, this also gets beeswax and other stuff, and depending on the combs, it will give other things, including, I know in some versions it gives like oil and stuff, and pretty ridiculous stuff. It can be pretty fun. So let me take those honey drops and try to put these in the squeezer. There we go. So honey goes down here and is being put in here. So let me try to block. Will this cause it to keep honey? Well, I probably ran out of honey already. Let's go ahead and put this in here. Might need to adjust my method some. But anyway, we want honey for the thing. And the honey is just going everywhere. Okay, well, we'll worry about that later. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and process all these and make it into honey, and then we'll use the honey for our next thing. Okay, we're also going to need to craft something with water, so we'll use our water carpenter for that. We're going to need to make a portable analyzer. So we lay it out like this. Then, yeah, we put the supplies down there. Diamond right there. Then I believe it's 2 redstone on the side. This is so you can make multiple of them if you really want to. Then it was tin on the sides. Okay, so I think, yes, it is being crafted right now. While we have more of our honey being made. I wonder if this uses honey drops. I think this might actually use honey drops. So let me do that too. This might have been all a waste of time a little bit. But we have this portable analyzer. Handheld genetic analyzer for bees, trees, and butterflies. So I think we can use drops of honey and this thing to basically find out the genetic information of all of our bees and tree saplings. So let's take a look at it. Supply bee, tree, butterfly, or another individual and provide honey or honeydew as a pacifier. I guess that's the explanation for it. Nothing to analyze. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab some more honey. Let's load all the honey up in there and then see what we've got as far as saplings. Okay, so let me see. Apple oak right here. Let's grab, let's put a bunch of nonsense away. Okay. Alright, let me see. Let's check out that one. That one, just, you know, one of each would be good. Now, of course, in the long term, we'll probably want to check out all of these because they do have some notable differences. Rubber tree, I don't think will count. Silver lime. Spruce. Sugar maple. Teak. So, let's see if it's one each. Now, I don't know why we need to pacify the tree. So, yes, active species apple oak, inactive silver birch. Matures faster. Faster, height small, height average, 1 by 1 girth. Lowest yield, lowest sappiness, low effect none. Okay. Then we can go through and check all the rest of these. Does look like it uses 1 each. Okay. Now, we can actually start trying to do some targeted breeding to basically get the best traits in all of these. So let's just go ahead and do some more testing. And yes, this is the basics of what we're going to be doing with trees. And I think it would be good to make sort of a perfect killing tree. Now, I'm getting to the point where I'm running out of time, and I guess it would be good to, chat real quick. So I guess I had 3 series going before I took my impromptu break vacation, running away from everything thing, and playing too much Stellaris. What were people enjoying? What seemed to stand out about those series? I guess I was having fun with the new Stellaris one. I still might do some more with that, finish up that playthrough. I've tried out a few with mods and picked up another little DLC thing, so that could be fun to do. I'm not feeling the Farming Valley as much. It feels like we've accomplished a lot we can do there. We keep going there, but eventually it's going to start to look similar to Nomad here. So I'm not sure about that one. Nomad, obviously, I've still been enjoying. But, yeah, so what should we focus on next? I suppose I need to finish that power plant. Now that I'm making all that steel, I should actually check on that. But I guess for now, I am back. I hope you all enjoyed. Sorry for the absence, and Orc and Hat out.